but there should be mutual dialogue about what you're hoping to gain out of any type of business relationship. As a business that's coming to a tribe and saying, look, we want to have you as a client or customer, what is it that you're able and willing to give back to that tribe in relationship today? Brought up earlier. Do you have training programs where you can bring in and intern some of the tribal youth? Is there an opportunity for you to create jobs for some of those people? Maybe the distributor that works for your company that deals with that tribe is a tribal member. You know, this is something that I think in the corporate world that I haven't seen a lot of within the Indian world. It's strictly the business and the dealing of making money, making profit, and exchanging goods, rent, as I heard it earlier. But I think that exchange also needs to involve something more important, more valuable, which is in order to build that long-term relationship, there has to be the give back. There has to be reciprocity in the relationship for it to be long-term. I can say that in my own firm, as an Indian-owned firm, that we bring in Indian interns every year, we hire Indian people every year, and we commit to building out and supporting any tribal interests that we can't afford to do. Whether it's giving time, energy, and support. We can't always give money as a small company, but sometimes we can share knowledge. So the give back is there. It's built into our philosophical point of view. And so I would suggest in closing, and I see the finger of the statement finger coming up, that I will say in closing that infrastructure is critical. And that's not just physical infrastructure, it's also the intellectual infrastructure. Training and development is critical. It's not just training and development of the young people, but what are you doing to look at your existing adult community and base of people and saying, where are the current skill sets of our people? What kind of inventory is being done on what's interesting to the people so that you can create businesses and create business partnerships with those types of businesses? I'll close with this in saying that most tribes historically have gone out and started businesses. Today, there are a lot of successful small businesses where people they're not failing, they're just ready to retire. There's a whole entire network of small businesses, successful small businesses today, where the owners are just ready to retire. And I can't tell you how many people come to us and say, you know, do you know of any tribes? We're just ready to retire. And so as a tribe, you don't always have to be the ones to start the business. You don't even have to bring money to the table. Your ownership share in the relationship is enough money. Cutting out a tax base that they had to pay, there's an instant profit. Reducing some of the tax burden of employees by hiring tribal members, there's another increase in profit. Just by the tribe's involvement and recognizing and utilizing the tribal advantages, every tribe and every partner of a tribe has an opportunity to increase revenue, to increase bottom line profit. And so, as it goes, there is great and immense and clear opportunity in Indian country. There are, most tribal leaders in this day and age have taken a stance of looking at diversifying as a priority. The next step of that is for those of you that are private interests and corporate interests looking to partner with tribes, looking at what can you bring to the table to add value to that tribe beyond profit, and what can you utilize that tribe has that isn't necessarily money, but that will intensify and increase the opportunity for wealth. Whether it's forced